Conservatives are February 10th, 2026. I can barely remember the year. Um, I want to talk today about the Fulton County, Georgia election fraud case and how it's so important. I'll explain a little bit what it is. You know, the MAGA movement, about half the MAGA movement, is adamant about elections being stolen. I happen to be one of them. Yep, I believe it was stolen. And in one of the worst places in the United States, there's a lot of bad ones, but one of the worst was Fulton County, Georgia. They seem to be very corrupt in applying absentee ballots out of nowhere. Now, and it looks like that there's fraud there in Fulton County. Well, Kash Patel and the FBI have been working on this case, and they seem to have come up with some evidence of fraud. They went to a judge. That judge said, "Looks good to me, here's your warrant." So they got a warrant, they went in there and took a whole bunch of files, hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of boxes. They took out to examine, to see, and this is the tricky part. Both sides of the political equation have risk here. We have risk if basically nothing comes from this. If we cannot concretely prove fraud, indict some people and convict them, then a lot of what we've been saying over the last 8 years seems to be wrong. If we can't find evidence in Fulton County, if we can't break the Fulton County fraud, then the MAGA case is really weakened. The same thing with the other side. If we provide evidence of fraud that they're going to have a difficult time getting rid of. Now, they've already set the stage. MSN Now, I saw a commentator say, well, we can't trust anything the government says. It'll all be lies. So they're setting the stage for that. But we'll be able to judge if the evidence is there. If the evidence, we'll find out if the evidence is there. There's another factor here too. We can't wait forever. We need within the next month something out of this. Arrests, indictments, just evidence of outright fraud, and then we can go forward. This is very, very important. If we fail here, the MAGA movement is hurt bad. This is the Conservative Czar. See you next time.